Okay, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It is approximately 5 a.m. EST here on the East Coast, U.S. So I didn't have any extracurricular things to do, and it's not particularly nice outside, so I was able to hop on about 5 minutes early. So, with that being said, let's hop into some game. Okay. So as I explained to people on my Road to the Top series, um, there's many different ways to compete. There's many different ways to make your way there using utilizing the tools at your disposal, depending upon the tech tree that you go through. And when I do my how to be efficient, I will show you the specific ones that I recommend and at what levels I recommend them. Here's the American Tech Tree. These are your tools. So you see I pretty much have everything but the Predator, the Teleport. The Predator is a stealth mod for the American Tech Tree. Yeah, I'm doing pitiful right here. I was gonna buy it, but instead of being selfish, I donated to the clan, which I think is like more important because I'm a team player. And the M35H, which my clan lead Terra Road has. He does a monster setup. I think if Boneless Paul had this setup, he would totally dominate. Probably using 3 rails and this heavy machine gun. Even though it's in a light slot, it's a heavy as compared to all the other machine guns. But the reload time, you pay for it in reload time. So it depends on your playstyle. So those are the tools that you will utilize on your road to the top. Thanks for showing up, Ren, Tara. So as I said, let's click on social. There are many ways for you to compete. Starting with, but not the least, your friends list. Okay? So you're rated by cups in the game. And so you see who all my friends are. A lot of you recognize these names. So you rate it, you're competing against your friends on this list, just between friends, to get the most cups between your friends list. So this nice friendly competition between you and your buddies to it helps keep you on your toes. Friendly competition is a good healthy thing. Me and Bennett have it all the time. We'll sit there and argue at each other and everything, but at the whole time, at the end of the day, we laugh. Okay? Then it's clan versus clan. So they only list the top 100. So you have to compete to even get yourself on this list. And a big shout out to my man Bolus Paul from Top Fantasia. Top Fantasia, our third sister clan, um, is Asiatic. They came up with a small crew. With a small crew, they made the top 100. So big congratulations. And if you guys didn't catch his stream, me and him had a good game against like guys all in the top 20, all in the squad, and we're a bunch of randoms. We just happened to get thrown on the same team, and I think we did very well. They had to bot us out, but they're sitting on comms targeting one player at a time when you're dealing with a team of randoms. Um, but I hope you guys caught this stream this morning. And also, when they do put me and Boneless Paul on the same team against other randoms, we usually just run right through them like a bad case of diarrhea. So most of the times you see me and Boneless Paul playing at the same time, we're always on the opposite teams 95% of the time. So let's check on the progress of our three sister clans. And of course, as I scroll through here, you will see clans that you know, your friends' clans, and things of that nature. UC1 coming in at 32. Now, don't think it's a light thing. The the gap of eagles between each clan is so slim. You slip up a couple matches, or they outperform y'all a couple matches. Even if you're gaining, you can go down because you're not gaining as fast as other clans. Okay, click on our clan roster right quick. Of course, right now we're having open enrollment for all of y'all that come around us and everything else. And the bots that you see in the menu are actual setups of players in your clan, just so you know. Um, that's not a generalized screen. It will vary from clan to clan, setup to setup, and everything. So you also compete for eagles within your clan. So currently, you saw me beating Bennick in cups, but as you know, officers right now, Bennick is beating me by a lot right now, and you do not get ranked by your level. So you see level 9s here, level 7s. That doesn't mean nothing. It just means that they have grinded their full tech trees open. They list you by your eagles. So you are competing against your own clan to contribute eagles to the clan. And here, as you start to get down here, you start seeing the numbers jump around and everything else, because it's all about your eagle contribution. That's how you are listed. Excuse me. So as you see, when you scroll through our clan, you see a lot of people that you know. So you compete against your clan members. Okay? Let's check on our sister clan, the Wild Bunch. And the Wild Bunch coming in right now at 35. I guess coming up from 37 when they made 38,000. Congratulations anyway. They're up at 39. They're getting ready to start running head to head with us. So this is our sister clan. Let's go ahead and take a look at this roster, and I'm pretty sure you guys know a lot of these people here as well. Alright, so as you see, when I jumped to another clan, you see their roster lineup in the picture is not a stock picture. You notice how the whole hanger changed up there. Okay, each one of these setups are actually a setup of your clan members. Let's check on our third sister clan. And like I said, as I scroll through, you might see somebody you know. And don't get it twisted, there are still more ways to compete, because as I get done showing you our third sister clan, you will see that there are still more ways to compete. So coming in at 88 is our third sister clan, Thai Fantasia. And like I said, even though, you know, you might try to discount 88, whatever, it takes a lot to get to the top 100, I can tell you that, number one. And for them to come in, not just make the top 100, but still climbing with such a tight, small crew. And these guys come from UC1, but, you know, like I said, you know, they want to do their own thing, and that's good. So we, you know, we have sister clans. So we're all, when we play against each other, we know we're playing our buddies. But we're still competing. Even though we're in the top 100, we're still competing clan against clan. Even before Thai Fantasia made the top 100, we still didn't give them no breaks because we know who they are. We know they're good players. So let me get into hey, thanks for showing up, Wolf Blood. So let me get into another way to compete is individual cups. Worldwide. Worldwide, everyone. Okay? Now my last 24 ranking is, which is the third one might be hard because I took a couple beat downs this morning. But let's see how I did overall. See, I'm negative 45. So I'm coming in at 171. So you have a ranking with even the top 24. And Wolf Blood one day was surprised that I pointed out that he was number 2 by gains, by cups in the last 24. And your global top. All right, guys. So as long as we're doing that, let me show you the tools that I'm currently utilizing. So I ripped out my light bot for my heavy bot, losing quite a bit of speed from 155, but gaining a lot of health from 13,000, and that was leveled. This is the base level M35, because I face so many top players in the game that something like that would just totally wipe that bot out. So I didn't think that it was worth staying in my hangar. Okay. So at least with that setup, I could only run one shield mod, the rockets, and the mines. Here I can run two shields in the heavy slots. I can run a healing drone, and then for my mod slot, I'm using mines, and for my light slots, I'm using rockets. Now, when I do the how to be efficient, I'll show you the actual weapons, but right now I'm not going through. So with that being gone, and my mine layer laid on my tank, I brought this back in. This is the counterpart to Taro's M35H. So this is the SHR53H, which the only difference really is they all have 3 heavy slots and 1 mod slot. The only difference is my light slot is on the right and his is on the left, like that. The reason why it seemed opposite, because you're not looking at it from the back. So if you're looking forward, that's my right slot, and on his it would be on the left. So I brought the long range missile launcher back in with the long range rifle with the triple barrel, with the healing, with the reload mod, which I currently have upgrading again right now. So the reload mod speeds up your reload. These are just the tools that I'm utilizing on my personal road to the top. You guys saw me the other day when I had these at level 0. Well, one of them was already level 1. I was taking another one. So I'm utilizing jetpack here. Past couple days I've been upgrading the green lasers with the shield mod. So I took the missile mod off, and I mean the shield off, that put the shield on the heavy slot here and took it and put the rocket launcher over with the full rocket launcher reload package. I have a healing drone, and of course I have the resonator, which everyone knows is a beast. This is the only weapon I'm going to look into today, really, just to show you how much of a beast it is just at level 2. Alright. Vulture on Vulture, if you guys remember that thing. So I took the heavy I took the railgun off of here, and I used the, sorry, I'm forgetting the name of these, so I got clicking, the separators, but I put my Hellfire up there. So I think that actually works better, because I couldn't have 3 single shot weapons. So I use the separators, and then now I get multiple shots off with the Hellfire. So I kind of like this combination better. Is the only American tree bot with a jetpack. And of course, I haven't changed this setup. I just only leveled it more. The 34 ml. And even though it's only 17,000 health, it is the speediest bot in game. But I add health with the titanium shield. Almost 14,000 more health onto the bot. So speedy, now it has more health. And of course, everybody knows flamethrowers are a monster. So I was just fighting Paul. We had a big giggle because me and him were both flames and flames. But he had resonators on his. But I had more health than him when he has a heavier, healthier bot than mine. But because of the titanium shield, I have more health than him. And I also had more speed, so I could try to dodge more of the shots. But the resonators did their job. And that's my personal road to the top. I hope everybody has a good time out there today. I know it's early here. I'll be going outside, getting back to work. I got to go find my phone. I dropped it somewhere in some thorn. I was cutting down a lot of bush yesterday. So everybody take care of yourselves. I hope you all have a good personal road to the top. I hope you all have a good day to day. Love, peace, happiness. You know, I will see you out there on the battlefield, and I do not have no picks. So, you have a question? Oh, hold on. I haven't been reading the chat. Let me go through and see what you want. You have a question. And some guy was invisible. Yes, yes, yes. It's called let me show you that mod. It's on the American tree. It's called the Predator mod, but I'll show it to you right quick. Let me go back live. I'll show you that mod real quick. And it should, I forget what level it opens up, because once you get to a level, it won't tell you. What it tells you is the next level. You need to be this level to be able to open it up. So here's the PSS Predator mod. I must have just showed it right before you got on, because I did show it because I was saying I was intending on getting one. Makes you invisible, and while invisible, you can take damage like from stray shots or whatever, and only people that can see you are people that are within 100 meters. But even then, they have to pay attention because it only shows your outline then. So at 100 meters, it shows your outline. You don't become fully visible to them. So if they're not really paying attention, it doesn't matter that you're within 100 meters. You can still creep up on them real good. So even though it looks like the reload time is high, because the reload time is 32 seconds, you got to subtract from that. You got to subtract the 20-second duration from that. Okay? So for real, the reload time comes down to 12 seconds. Down from 32 to 12, because it's starting to reload the moment you activate it. So that's a good thing. So I think you see Boneless Paul play it, right? He does it very well. Then Bennett complains about it, but you got to think about that 12-second reload time. It's when you activate it and how you apply it while you're stealth. You know, Bennett like activates it at times when he doesn't have to or whatever, and then he complains, "How did he see me?" You know, your reset, you know, and things like that. Also, he might run up on somebody. Like I said, it will show your silhouette. You'll still be stealth, but it'll show your silhouette. So he'll take a weird approach angle, and then he's within that 100 meters. If anybody that's paying attention will see it. So you still got to approach, be cautious approaching, because they could even shoot you, like it said, that they're shooting at someone else. So I hope that answers your question as far as that. Yeah, I'd go with the jetpack to be more versatile on the Russian side. That's what I did first. So I'd go save up for the jetpack, and that should be your first ever purchase, the jetpack. Trust me, because the Russian side is slower, and if it weren't for the jetpack, then the American side would just outspeed them everything, everywhere. So I think the Predator is like level 7. Level 7. I'm gonna be safe and say level 7. All right. So level 7ish, level 8ish, because I know this is the level 8 tree right here. That's a level 8 tree, right along this line. So when you get to the 35H, the 30, the regular rock, the EP2, the front, that's the frontal shield, the teleport, and the chastener. So I think the chastener might be level 7 as well. But this is basically your level 8 tree along here, up to the M70 Hellfire. And then, of course, this last line here is the level 9 tree. So I hope that answers your question. So if anybody else has a question, you can go ahead and say it now, or because I don't stay on long, man. It's been 20-minute stream for me. Is the jetpack like a jump unit? Here, let me go through that for you too. I usually like these questions. I'm doing it because you're my dude, Wolf Blood. Because I'm telling you, I usually only answer these kind of questions on being efficient instead of the road to the top. But let me show you. Okay, so the jetpack here, yes, is very similar to the jump unit, and so it's showing you that you got to time your flights right. Because Tara can tell you this herself. You'll fly it because it's available, but you don't time it right. You land in a place you don't want to be in because your flight duration is running out because you only fly for 5 seconds. So subtract the 5 from that, so you won't be able to jump again for 13 more seconds. But it adds 20 speed to you, but also the versatility of height. That's what makes it more important. Whereas someone else would have to walk around to find an access point to go up somewhere, you will be able to fly up and get to wherever you need to be. And there's so many advantages, man. Where you would have to try to shoot over an obstacle, you could just fly up in the air. I do it with the Vulture because its jetpack resets way faster. So that's why I have those separators on there, because the jetpack on the Vulture resets. Wait a minute, it's not showing. There's no way to show it, but I can tell you this: the jetpack resets faster, being as though I have both. I have the Vulture, and I have the jetpack. I can tell you this: that the Vulture resets faster, but it can't add any shields unless it uses the EP2 Defender. As where on the Russian side, they can still add um, shields in their heavy slots. Yeah, yeah, that's why I do my being efficient stream, which I'll probably do one soon, but I'd rather just being as though I'll be outside looking for my phone today, somewhere on the farm. Uh, I'll be out there looking for it. I'm gonna do an update on the chicks for you guys. But I hope you do, man. I hope you do catch up, because guess what? We gonna love beating on you or fighting with you, you know, on our side soon. So I look forward to it, man, because I don't have no picks when I get out there. Anybody tell you I don't take no breaks on Terra Road or Boneless Paul or nobody. I don't specifically target them, but that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I was informative. So that's it, man. Love, peace, happiness, love, peace, and hair grease.